Parts of a leaf.
Hello students, Ms. Pavlicek here at the Science Center. Today we are going to learn about the parts of a leaf. Scientists often give names for things in our world. Not only do they give names to things like this leaf, but they'll also give names for individual smaller parts within the thing itself. Now, when I talk about the word parts, we mean the pieces. Not only are we going to learn about a leaf's parts, but we're also going to learn about the function or the job that each part does. So I hope you enjoy today learning about the parts of a leaf. The first part of our leaf is this very large, flat, central green area of the leaf. This part is called the blade. The blade is like a giant solar panel. It is there to catch the sun. The sun is used to help the plant make food.
A leaf's function is to collect sun and make food.
The next part of our leaf are these long lines that run up and down the leaf and also to the sides. These parts are called the veins, similar to the veins we have in our body. If I turn the leaf over, you can see the veins. You'll notice that there are thicker veins that run in the center of the blade, but there are also smaller veins that run off of the larger ones. The veins are like little tubes or pipes. And those tubes and pipes, the veins, help to transport water, food, and nutrients to the rest of the plant. The veins are almost like plumbing, like in your house.
What do you think the job of our veins in our body is?
The next part of our leaf is where the blade attaches to this part of the leaf. This area is called the petiole. Petiole means little foot in Latin. And it is like a foot. It attaches the blade or the top part of the leaf to this part. It also helps the leaf to bend and turn in the wind to help catch more sunlight. The next part of our leaf is right here. This is what we call the stem. The stem supports the leaf, helps it stand nice and tall. It is also a transport system moving food, water, and nutrients up and down from the leaf to the rest of the plant, or where the leaf might be attached to what we call a branch. Now let's see if we can observe these parts on some other leaves. Here is another leaf.
Time to think, scientists. How is this leaf similar to the last leaf you saw in this video? How is it different?
Here we have the blade. In the center, we have a vein, and coming off the sides, you can see lots of little veins. Right here, we have the petiole. And on this plant, the stem has been removed.
Let's look at the plant that this leaf came from.
What do you notice? You can see this plant has many leaves that have blades, veins, petioles, and little tiny stems that connect to the main branch.
This leaf definitely has the same parts.
And here is another leaf. Can you find the parts of this leaf? Can you see the blades? Can you observe the veins? Where is the stem? Where is the petiole?
This leaf has the same parts, but it is different in shape and size.
Well, students, I hope you enjoyed learning about the parts of a leaf. I wanted to show you another neat activity that can be visual for showing you the parts of a leaf. It's called a leaf rubbing. I hope you enjoy it and you will try it yourself. To do the leaf rubbing activity, you will need 3 things. You will need a leaf, a piece of white paper, and some crayons without any paper or the wrapper. First, you're going to place your leaf on the table. Make sure it is as smooth and flat as possible. Next, you're going to put your piece of white paper on top of that leaf. Then, you are going to use your crayon, not as if you were drawing or going to write, but you are going to use the side or the flat edge. You are going to hold on to your paper and you are going to use a very gentle rubbing motion up and down, to the side, and even in a circular motion. Let's observe what happens. Wow! Isn't that neat? Let's try it again with another leaf. What do you notice? Can you see the leaf's parts? Okay, one last time. Isn't science amazing? I hope you enjoyed learning how to make a leaf rubbing.
And I hope you learned about the parts and function of a leaf. Now it's your turn, students. I'd like you to go outside and collect a leaf, or think of a leaf from memory. I'd like you to take a piece of paper and some drawing tools, whether it's crayons or pencils or markers, And I'd like you to take your time and carefully observe that leaf like a scientist would. Draw your leaf in detail, and we're going to share our leaf observation and also share some information about that leaf and that drawing. I hope you have a great time. Take care.